Alright, hey guys, so today I am going to be tattooing myself.
What?
Yes, I'm going to be tattooing myself. We are going to be tattooing Tiffany from The Bride of Chucky.
Mrs. Bailey, my name is Tiffany Ray.
I already got the stencil ready, so I'm really about to get into it now. Everything already set. I got my setup done. Got my iPad. Okay, so first things first, when I'm starting to do my tattoo, I outline like the main parts. I outline the eyes and then like the eyebrows, and then that's when I go in, switch to a mag, and I start, shading everything. I mostly shade other than outline because you don't want any harsh lines when you're trying to do a realism piece. So just, use a mag. So I'm just tattooing the face, and yeah, that's really all I'm doing for right now. Just getting all of the face details around the lips. And I do the face because I don't want the stencil to wipe off, so I'm just gonna do, the little details in the face first, and then that's when I work my way down, and then most likely do the hair last. Yep, as I said before, once I'm done with the face, I start doing the face that is on the knife. So technically, I'm working my way down, getting all the details. Like before, I line, the eyes, and then the stitches that's in his face, and then, going in shading. Going to work my way down to the handle of the knife. And yep, it's just sort of hard, like tattooing yourself, honestly. So it was really uncomfortable. That's why the camera's sort of going out of focus, because I'm like looking really, really close to the tattoo, so I'm in the angle view. All right, now I'm working on the hands, going into, like I said, working my way down. So I'm getting into the jacket and the hands. I use the Bishop Wand shader, and the needle brands that I use are the Cheyenne cartridges. So, yep, just trying to get that smooth shading in the hands. It was so hard tattooing myself, because at this point I think it started hurting at this point. So I took like so many breaks, because like I said in the beginning, I did use numbing cream, but it just was not it. So it started really, really hurting. So I sort of started rushing a little bit at the bottom, because the jacket was all black, so I had to pack in a lot of black. And that hurt so bad, so I start going fast with it, honestly. But yep, so that's all I'm doing. I'm going to speed this up a little bit more. All I'm doing is just the hands. Then I'm going to pack in a lot of black for her leather jacket, and then I'm going to start on the hair. Alright, now on this part, luckily, Tiffany has blonde platinum hair, so I didn't really have to do too much details in her hair. And then to make it, you know, look more blonde with like the dark root highlights, I just shaded around the perimeter to, you know, give it that contrast to show that it's blonde. And then as I'm going around the perimeter, I start, you know, making little whip shading in her hair to like give it the highlights, because she has highlighted hair. And then her roots are dark, like her roots are black. So I just did a few whip black shading, then around the perimeter, the blonde.
Even more.
Alright, so obviously on this part, I am like having a difficult time trying to get like the perfect angle for shading, because at this point number cream's gone. It's hurting so bad. So yeah, I was very much in pain. You can probably see it on my face, me licking my lips, moving up and down, just yep. So trying to get the angle, shading in the ends, but everything else is really done. All I have to do is just add my highlights. Just with the quick wipe, you can just see how smooth all of the shading is, how everything is proportioned very well, and the contrast of everything looks very good. So now I'm just going in, doing a few touches that I see. And with this part, I am about to start adding the white highlights, which felt like absolute hell, but you know, sometimes it's needed. Mostly I only do white highlights in the eyes, a little bit in the lips, and then a few things if I'm doing something with clothing, the clothing, just to add the details, like her leather jacket. I'm doing it in her leather jacket, and I'm also doing it in Chucky's face and then in her face. Okay guys, this is the finished product, and I feel like it came out so pretty. All of the proportions are well, the contrast is there, and the shading is on point, I should say myself. You know exactly who that is. That is my girl Tiffany, and I couldn't be more proud of how it turned out. It did heal beautifully. I'm editing this video like weeks later, so it did heal perfect. Yeah, it's a nice piece, if I should say so myself. Okay, so got it done. It took me a while because it kept hurting, so I literally took so many breaks. I forgot to say it because I was so tired and my leg was hurting, but like, comment, subscribe, comment any tips you guys have for me. Thank you so much for watching it. I really appreciate it. So yep, finally got it done. Can't really see it, but yeah, look dope. I'm tired, my leg hurt, so yep.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. It's really up to you.